Hey everyone, how are you? This is Robin from robinlynnhealing.com. You can find me on Facebook and YouTube as the Mommy Healer, and Instagram. I wanted to pop on real quick because, as you can see, we're all fenced up. My generous and wonderful neighbors gave us these tickets to Hamilton. Oh, I hope this isn't wet. Oh my gosh, I just got all dressed and now the seat's wet. Ah! Of course, only me, right? Because, you know, I never get dressed up. I'm a mom. I have no reason to get dressed up. But so my generous and kind neighbors gave us these Hamilton tickets because my neighbor is sick and he wasn't feeling up to it. And we're so grateful for their generosity. And, you know, I am really excited to spend the afternoon with my husband to go see Hamilton. It's something that I've been wanting to see since it came out. So I'm getting ready and all of a sudden I feel it in my heart. I feel it in my throat. I feel like I'm gonna cry. I'm snapping at my husband. I'm snapping at my kids. And my husband goes, "What is wrong with you?" Finally I say, "Look, really not okay. I was having horrible anxiety over the bus ride. The idea of taking this bus trip, this organized bus trip, which I'm sure is good in theory, but for some reason for me, it wasn't. I felt really nervous. I felt really scared. And the idea of, because I could feel like a migraine kind of popping in and out because I've been working really extra overtime the last few days. And I thought, well, you know, it's me. You know, migraines and you know, panic, it can come out of nowhere. So this idea of taking a bus ride into the city and not really necessarily having a way back really scared me. And I really, you know, my husband goes, "Do you want to go?" And I was like, no, I don't. No, I don't want to go. But at the same time, we can't bail. And I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that idea of not being able to bail. And I want to be sure that I'm clear. I know that I could say no. I also know that it's last minute and that it's really not fair to do that. So I'm trying to find ways. You know, my husband coached me through it. God bless him. He's like, well, we could take the car and we could follow the bus should they let us, which is still an option. It's still something that appeals to me. And then he said, if goodness forbid you are unwell, he's like, we can Uber home. He's like, I'll pay whatever it takes. I don't want you to think that you're trapped somewhere. And that idea of being trapped wherever we're going or not being able to get to my kids, like, that just really scary. It just welled inside of me until the panic sensation overwhelmed me. And you know, the reason that I share this story with you is two reasons. One, oftentimes, especially as adults, we forget just how sensitive we are, and we kind of dismiss ourselves as being silly or being ridiculous. And I wanted to do that. I wanted to tell myself that this was absurd, that I had no reason to be, you know, what are you worried about? I wanted to tell myself to suck it up. But an even bigger part of me, sorry, that was a stink bug, gross. An even bigger part of me knew that I needed to say this out loud to my husband, because I'd probably be a complete bitch the whole time if I didn't. And that wasn't fair to him. I needed to be honest with him about what I was feeling. The second reason is I was thinking about kids. I was like this as a kid. It evoked these memories in me. And I told my husband the story. One time we had tickets to a Broadway show, and in the first opening act, I felt the fever. I think I was 13 or 14 years old. I felt the fever spike. I had like 103-degree fever and was really sick, was really like throwing up quietly into a bucket in the theater. Like I was like flu sick, like sick. And was basically told that, you know, we weren't leaving, that we had to wait. I think there's a good chance, see, this is how much I blocked out the memory. I think there's a good chance we did leave at intermission because I was so sick, but I kind of don't remember. I actually kind of remember seeing the end of it. So I don't know. I actually don't remember. What I do remember is that sensation of being told that, you know, you are sick, you are unwell, and it had to wait. And that flash forward came like, okay, what if we're in the and I get a and you know we can't leave because we're obligated to take the bus home. And my husband was like, we're not going to do that. So that did make me feel better. So, you know, just remember when you're trying to push yourself through, when you're trying to dismiss yourself or come up with reasons to or not to do things, you know, it's important to be honest with yourself and with the people you love. And I know that can be hard. I know that those around you might want to dismiss you, but be firm about your truth. And you know, it's okay to let people know when you're struggling with something, even if it sounds silly. It's usually the silly things, right? Like this coming from, I'm the person that went to Mexico and got lost in Tijuana and drove around and I couldn't find the border. And like, this is the same person that overcame that crazy obstacle, sat at the border for 7 hours in line and by myself and bought churros from a sweet little stand that was in the middle of the Tijuana border crossing. Like, same person, right? That all of a sudden I can't get on a bus. So especially when you think you're being silly, those are the times to really check in with yourself and take yourself seriously, because it's usually those moments that there's something, that there's a reason that it's bothering you. So I'll leave you with that. We are going. Wish me luck. I'll let you know how it goes, and comment below. Tell me about a silly time. Tell me about a silly time when you were really having a panic attack or anxiety or stress or deeply worried about something that you thought wouldn't be received. And you know, I'd love to hear from you. Comment below. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Robin Lynn, the Mommy Healer. You can find me at Instagram, Facebook, and Patreon as the Mommy Healer, and I look forward to connecting with you. Talk soon. Bye.